Hello, let's continue to the second part, which is the unit conversions on MAT 144, sorry. So the first thing is to convert milligrams per milliliter to micrograms per teaspoon. So the first blank space is this one. So we are supposed to convert 68 milligram per liter to micrograms per milligrams. So the first thing we do is to check, we want to cancel out what? We want to remain with, we multiply a value here, or we divide a value to get microgram per milligram. So the first thing is to check on, we have this one, and 1 milligram is equals to this one here. 1 milligram is equals to 1000 micrograms. So to obtain this value here, we just write is equals to, if 1 milligram is equals to 1000 divided by, so we will just write is equals to 1000, this one, over, sorry, it's this one, L14 divided by, you divide by the 1 milligram. So that's how we convert to find this unit. We want to have microgram per unit. The same thing applies to this milliliter per teaspoon. We'll come and check, but so it will be equal to, this is equal to, you come to where ml is and teaspoon, this one, this row. So just this row. So just click, we want milligram to be on top, so it click this one, and it's divided by the one on teaspoon, and press enter. The next one, now the next one is to find microgram per teaspoon. This is obtained by multiplying all these values. You multiply the initial quantity times this one to get the final product. So it will be equal to this one times this one times, and that's the final value for microgram per teaspoon. So the next thing, we'll repeat the same for the next, we'll repeat the same for the other values. So we want to find gallons per liter. If I come and find where the gallons is here, we have gallons per liter, we have a liter and gallons. So gallons per liter, it will be 0.2642 divided by 1. So you come and write here is equals to, you put in cosine, then this one, then, and it's divided by the one here, and press enter here. The next one is equals to hour per day. We have this one here, so it will be equal to 24 divided by 1, which makes to get hours per day. So it's equals to the row that has hours and days, so it will be, you want h to be on top, so it will be 24 divided by 1. 24 is equals to 24 divided by the one here. Yes. The next one is the final. So the final is obtained by multiplying all the values that we have. We multiply 18 times 0.2642 times 24. So it will be equal to 18 multiplied by this one and multiply by this one. And that's our final product. The next one, the same thing. We want to have the unit conversion of kilogram per pounds. So we'll come and find pounds and kilogram. So pounds and yeah. Now we want the kilograms to be on top. So it will be equal to we start with the kilogram. Kilogram here is 1. Then we are dividing by the pounds, which is there, and place and the next part is inches per centimeter. We come and look on this table where inches is. We have inches per centimeter. So it will also be equal 1 divided by 2.56, 2.54. So is equals to, we start with inches, which is 1 inch, and we are dividing it with divide by the centimeter. Okay, and then the next part is the same conversion. We just say is equals to inches, which is here, and you are dividing it by the 2.54 centimeter. So the final will be the multiplication of all the units that we have, 31. You multiply by 0.46, you multiply by this one, and also multiply by this one, which gives us 2.179. The last part is converting feet to miles. We come and look for feet and miles. We have feet and inches. We have 1 mile and feet here. So it needs feet to be on top. Feet to be on top. So it will be equal to, the feet is 52 divided by 1. We want feet per mile. Then the other one we want year per day. Year per day. So it will be equal to, year is 1 divided by the number of days. Year 1 divided by 365. The next part is day per hour. We have day and hour. So you want is equals to, the day is 1, hours are 24, days is 1 here, and then we are dividing by 24 for the hour. Yes, and finally we multiply them to get the final. So multiply this one times this one times this one times this one and enter, and that's the final product. And that's how we do that part of the question. The next question is converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius and then from Celsius to Fahrenheit. The first one is to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So the final product we want is Celsius, and we use this second formula here, this one. So we just write is equals to bracket 5 over 9, 5 over 9. We are multiplying it by into bracket Fahrenheit, which is this one here, and we are subtracting it with 32 and closing the bracket and pressing enter, and that's our Celsius. The next thing is to convert the Celsius, 56 degrees Celsius, to Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit. So for this one, we use the upper part, the upper solution, the upper equation, this one, Celsius to Fahrenheit. So we just write into bracket 9 divided by 5 divided by 5, and then we are multiplying it by Celsius, multiply by Celsius, and then we are adding 32, enter, and that's how we convert from Fahrenheit Fahrenheit to Celsius, and Celsius to Fahrenheit. And for you to be able to see the equations are here on top. Yes, so that you can be able to replicate it fast. Here are the equations on top. Yes, thank you for watching. Yes, subscribe for more. Subscribe for the other part, which is the currency conversions. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Thank you.